Pesta here, and today's video is a information update video. I felt like it was really necessary to do since 2006 is about to be over. 2017 is right around the corner. Oh my gosh, literally this year has gone by so stinking quick. It is unbelievable, and I really hope that next year isn't going to be like that, because I have a lot of things that I need and want to do, and I cannot achieve them if this entire period of time is just gonna fly by like a spaceship rocket, just straight to this like shooting star. It's giving me no time to do anything that I want to do in my goals. So anywho, let's get to the actual updates and information that I want you guys to know. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, because it's right on my face. These glasses, I got these in roughly September. I needed glasses since junior high school. I had them. I did not like them, so I decided to just not wear them. They looked ugly on me. I shouldn't have chose those pair. I should have just looked past it and wore them anyways, because my vision is horrible. It's very common with people with very light eyes. My eyes are very like bright bluish, kind of a gray. But it's very common for people with light eyes to have bad vision, and I do. Also, with how much computer use that I do, you know, between the art and stuff like that, it tends to cause a huge strain on my vision. So I got these glasses. I was coming off my mom's insurance September 9th of 2016, and that did happen. And then I had to stress myself out and give myself an incredible amount of anxiety and panic attacks and everything else horrible under the sun to find out stuff about insurance and getting government assistance. I really didn't want to get government assistance, but because I have decided to, right into the next subject, I decided to be a freelance illustrator as full-time, as my job. I am that type of person who was born out of the womb with a paintbrush and a pencil, and a hot glue gun is my umbilical cord coming right behind me. That's totally me. And then as I'm growing up, you hit puberty and you get a digital tablet. That is totally me right there. A+, gold star. Gold star. But I've always been super admired by people who could do art for a living. Granted, I didn't ever know, you know, the bad side of it, or what some consequences or drawbacks could be, but I've always wanted to be an artist full time. And you know, being an only child and relationship stuff never really seeming to look on the good side for me, I figured that I would probably be alone by myself, and I'd have to support myself and possibly have government assistance maybe to help me out. But I didn't want to take that risk with trying to do art for a living. If I was gonna need money, you know, money is so necessary in this world, especially with adults. Any kind of bills at all, like even if you just have one, even if you literally just have one bill, it's so important. Like if it's a credit card bill or phone bill, your phone bill, if you don't pay a single phone bill, could ruin your credit, and you need credit to get houses and like cars or loans, or so basically your entire life as you're getting older is just getting more and more important. And I didn't want to have to take that risk of possibly me having to support myself, and with my parents being how old they are, if they were to sadly pass away unexpectedly, or one of them do, I would be screwed, because you know, technically they do support me. Like, I live under their roof. I don't live on my own. I live under their roof, and they have given me a room, and you know, even though I do put some money towards stuff like you know, water bill or food or stuff like that, it's just they do support me, and so I didn't want to have to take the risk to potentially screw myself over and have no income at all, and then something bad, unexpected happens, or you know, just planning in general. It would be no solid income coming in that you would know for sure that you're going to have, like per week or per 2 weeks. Before I was a caregiver / caretaker for about 9 to 10 years-ish, give or take, between those frames. And when I lost my job very unexpectedly, I didn't know what the heck I was gonna do. I didn't know if I was gonna, you know, try and go be a waitress again or a hostess again, you know, or if I want to try and go back in the caregiving field and stuff. And I did. I tried that. I tried going back to the caregiving, caretaking field with somebody else, and it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right at all. So literally this entire time, I'm lost. I don't know. I don't know if I want to choose a job and help somebody else, which kills me. Like, I know it sounds very snobby, but I would rather put my life's effort into something that is going to build me, or build me and somebody else as a team, and help us flourish and achieve things in this world while we're here, instead of, you know, working for Kohl's or something like that, like working in a department store. But granted, I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. I was gonna go be a caregiver again. That's why I loved being a caregiver or caretaker, because it helps people who potentially don't have that great of a life see things in a completely different side, different view. Like, you're basically living for them. And that's what I did for 9 to 10 years. I was caregiving for my best friend. Shit, now I'm crying. I didn't want to do this. But my whole life basically became him. Like, everything about him. Like, he was in some of my videos. I did art for him. Like, just everything I planned and did was because of him. For him. So, now that clearly I'm not working for him anymore, I don't see him as often, I had the opportunity to think of myself. What do I want to do? What do I want to achieve in this world? What were some of my goals? And art was it. Art was the key. That's what I was missing. That's what I love. That's what brings me joy in this world. Everyone has something in this world that brings them joy and happiness, and art is that. I can literally find something artistic and beautiful about everything. Everything in this world is created by some sort of an artist of some level, and I can find that in everything, literally, like packaging or anything, crafts. Just, that's how I got into the doll hobby. Because art, I love art and everything about it. Toys, that's probably why I love any kind of toy, really. It's just, I love art. I live and breathe it. Like, if I were to bleed, it would probably bleed paint. I'm just, so I chose the art route, is what I'm saying. Granted, doing resin and stuff is still art, but freelance illustration is what I decided to do for a living, so doing gigs and art for other people. Personal work, business work, anything like that, anything in between, traditional work, digital work, anything really. My videos, this is considered as art for me too. It's a great way for me to express myself. This video, I'm not going to edit it though. I'm going to be raw and real, and this is exactly how I am regularly. It's going to come off as I'm really emotional, but the subjects that I'm talking about are pretty emotional for me. So I kind of apologize for that. It wasn't what I was planning to do, but that's just what happened. But the rest of this is going to be pretty happy, I guess, minus 12 Days of Christmas. 12 Days of Christmas did not completely follow through. I had plans for 12 Days of Christmas, and I put so much time into it, and getting the items and material and all. I planned so much for 12 Days of Christmas, and I had to take a break. I had a lot going on, and I was biting off more than I could chew, and I had to choose what I wanted on my plate. What was more important for me to do. And I don't earn that much income from YouTube at all. They're you know, they have you sign contracts not to tell people how much that you earn and stuff like that. and I'm not going to tell you exactly how much I earn, but roughly it takes me 3 to 5 months to earn the amount of money that you're allowed to take out from YouTube, and that's nothing. And I'm sure I could build up YouTube, but after some of the things that I've heard from other people and the horrible things that are going on with YouTube, I really don't want to risk putting all that into YouTube and then it just bombs, and everything just disappears and gets ruined, and then all of this that I've worked so hard on would be pointless. So I chose the art route, and I'm very, very excited to see where that's going to take me, and just I'm very excited to see where it's going to put me at 50 years old. If I'm still going to be doing art for people, or am I going to be working a normal job somewhere. But it's worth it, even if I can do it for, you know, a year or so. It's so worth it. But I am hoping that I can be one of those people who can do it for the rest of my life, and until I'm so old and I have to use a walker. Actually, I'd still be doing it. I'd be making my walker beautiful. I'd paint all over my walker. I'd be one of those people. Alright, so at 11 minutes, actually I have something in my hand that I need to set to the side because I am not ready for you yet. So here's the things that I did for 12 Days of Christmas. I did make the videos of them, but I didn't do anything with it, so it'll just be useless footage at this point, and that is okay. But here is a huge fishbowl on my video and unexpectedly stopped, but here is the like little scene that I did. I hope that you guys can see it. There's like a horrible glare, but this is using that big fishbowl. But I love this so much. I think it's so cute. I'm definitely going to take it out every single year. The little guy swings. If I'm not careful, he'll fall over. But I did that. I'm trying to show you guys this stuff because I'm going to be putting it away. I won't need it out anymore. And then I did this. It's like a little flower arrangement, and this was using Walmart and Dollar Tree stuff, and I just think it's so pretty. The only downside is that you can see the little things down here, but you could always put like vase filler if you really wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and push that over to the side. And then what else did I do? Oh, I did this. I had it on my craft desk, but I did this, and this is like the bead filler stuff that's from the slime I had left over. You could always do stuff like this with it, and then you could like stick your pens in there. Hold on, let me show you this, because I think it's really cool. You can like stick your pens or brushes, and I'll stick it straight up. So if you have those brush pens, like where the stuff, it'll like go all the way down. Some of my like my pencil brush pen, if I have it downwards where the tip is, all the ink will just go straight down to the pen, and it'll all like leak out in the cap. So I have to do this and stick it upwards. So this kind of stuff is really, really cool, and I kind of want to show you guys that. But this is the other thing that I made, and it's just beautiful. I love it so much. And then I showed you guys the little tree already. Okay, and so that leads me into the hobby that I have loved so much. I've always loved this hobby. I have been into it since 2007, I believe, or maybe even before then, because I've always loved dolls. Courtesy of probably my grandmother, rest in peace. But she got me into like stickers and dolls and stuff like that, and toys. Oh, my lips are so dry. I need to leave them alone, Anna. Just because they're dry doesn't mean that you need to be like biting and peeling off the skin. I need to put more chapstick on again. But it is Baldwin dolls. So I have acquired this one. She's a hybrid. I'll get closer to her in a second here. But her body is a resin sole. And I think it is a beautiful body. She is a SD size girl, so she is 58 centimeters, so she's just under 60 centimeters. But she is just beautiful. I love her so much. I did a couple mods to her, so let me actually zoom in for you. when she came, her lashes were attached with washi tape for some reason. So I went ahead and fixed that, and then I gave her a septum ring. So like I said, her lashes are fixed. Gave her a septum ring, and then she has some little rings on her hand. And I'm probably going to add some more, like, to the other hand. Sadly, her head is kind of yellowed. The camera is doing it a lot of justice, I will tell you that. But her head was quite yellow compared to her body. They said that her body was kind of new. So, let me just zoom back out and focus on me again. Okay, so, but I'm very much looking to get into this hobby more. I sold off my pull-up doll, and then one of my A-zones because I just didn't have so much of an attachment to them, you know? Like when you spend a while with your dolls, if you guys are into the hobby, but like you spend some time with them, and if you don't kind of gain that attachment with them, then they're kind of just there, and I didn't really see a point to having them. So I sold off my pull-up and sold off an A-zone, and then I acquired her. This beautiful, beautiful girl. She doesn't have a name yet. She is a SD, so she's not an MSD. I've never had such a large doll before. She's so big, like let me just show you how big she is. I was so fascinated with the larger Monster High dolls, like the really big ones. I have her back arched because you can do that. But like, just look at how big she is. I am in love. I love her so much. I'm so happy that I have her. I have clothes coming for her. I got a wig coming for her. I love her face up, so I'm just going to keep her face up just the way it is. So she will be in my 2016 ball jointed doll update video thing. It's like the ball jointed doll end of the year tag. I'm gonna go ahead and do that while I'm sitting here too. Just not in this video, so I'll have that one uploaded probably around the same time and unedited because I don't feel like doing all the editing. I don't have time for that. So, but that is it. There's a bunch of new stuff posted on possiblewoman.com, so if you haven't checked it out, go check it out because there's a lot of new stuff and a lot of new stuff coming. If you love 90s things, like I'm planning to have a whole lot of different 90s inspired things. I can't give it away. I want to so bad, but I can't give away what it is. It's planned. Also, look at my shirt. Can you see it? Can't see it, can't see it, can't see it. It's my holiday shirt. I've been obsessed. I can't take it off, and I have these little bun things on. Just ignore my hair. I washed it. I took a shower yesterday, and for some reason it's like weird and greasy again. Probably because it's thin. I don't know. So, but that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for supporting me and following me and giving me all the commissions and stuff and all the love in the world. I love you guys so, so much. I can't even begin to explain how blessed I feel to even have what I have, and just, yeah, yep. I love you guys so, so much. I love you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!